phone. Okay. Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. Just trying to find us here. So how's everybody doing? It's minus 10 degrees here today. This morning when I got up it was 22 below. They actually closed down school because of the weather. Like the wind's supposed to pick up. It's supposed to get 60 below with the wind chill. So I don't know if any of you have experienced that kind of weather, but it's super cold. I'm trying to find my channel so I can chat with you guys if you show up. Okay. There it is. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm working on the 2023 readings. I just have 4 left. So I'm on Aries and I'm going to do Leo after. So we'll just get started on that. Right now, I just want to say thank you for joining me today and liking, subscribing, sharing, all that jazz. Thank you so much. It helps my channel grow and it is growing. So I really do appreciate all of your help with that. Okay, so in January, February, March, so what I've done is I'm using 4 decks. If you haven't been watching, I'm using 4 decks. I'm taking 1 card for each, out of each one of those 4 decks, and then I'm splitting the year into 4 parts according to seasons, pretty much, right? 3 months at a time, and so that's what I'm reading. I've got the Moon deck, I got the Kipper deck, I've got the Tarot of the Heart deck, and I also have the Akashic Records deck for, and that's the leading card, so that's what we'll start. What I do want to do is like let you know what the overall reading is. This is like all the cards, you know, the bottom of the deck of all the cards. I have them all sitting here so I can read like that's the overall energy, that's what's coming, like that kind of thing, right? So the first one is the 4 of Roses. And this is views of the ego. And this card is about someone in your life that's really selfish, that maybe you've been, you know, working with all along. Hi, hi AJ, do you like my hat? That's fun, huh? How's it going? Okay, so basically what this is about is it's about someone selfish and that's just really self-centered. This is like the overall thing. So I feel like you have someone in your life like this, and I think you've spent a long time trying to please this person. Could be anyone, could be a family member or anything, but this card is really asking you, like, have you stayed long enough? You know, because you can't keep bending to someone else's, you know, demands, basically. The Tarot of the Heart card for the overall message is seeking the truth. So I feel like you're doing a lot of like introspection about somebody that's selfish. Like maybe this is someone that you need to cut loose or not spend so much energy worrying about them anyway, right? You're seeking the truth. I feel like you're just seeking that, you know, through the veil. So you're talking to spirit about it. Your Kipper card at the bottom of the deck is about money. Great fortune, it says. So I just want you to know that I see 2 more money cards on your spread. So I do think something's changing with your money. I think it's going to be good. I got a sudden wealth card and unexpected income card, but I also have like possibly a positive or like a poverty mindset going on. So we do have some stuff with money. I think your money looks good. I think your mindset is a little off. At least in July, August, and September, right? But the moon, the moon card for the overall energy is it's time to take action. This is your card, Aries. This is like the Emperor in the deck, you know? Like it's time for you to step up and take action about some situation that's got somebody in it that's pretty selfish. So I think that you're overall, I feel like for the year, you're kind of working on this, stepping up, and maybe taking people out of your life that just don't, you know, that are like costing you too much emotionally or something like that, you know? Okay, so that's what I have for the bottom of the deck. I'm not clarifying those, but so I see January, February, and March for Aries. So the first card is the number 5, which is the Hierophant. It's the Hilarion card here. This can be about reaching the other side. It can be about, you know, mediumship, like gifts like that. It can also be, it also is very connected to Ascended Master energy. So you might have some help that you don't realize January, February, March. It could be about doing research, and their card is like saying like make sure and pay attention to the details and be logical. This could be also about higher learning in like college, like medical research or some kind of research science kind of. This Hilarion guy was the master of research. So I feel like this is about learning, higher learning. It's also about spirit communication. And yeah, this could even be about like philosophy too, like understanding things just a little bit different. I feel like you're digging, you know, I do, because like your overall energy, you're digging, you're peeking, you're peeling back that layer, trying to find truth out, and that matches with that energy January, February, March. You know, that's trying to find the truth. I mean, to me, when I look at the card, what are you trying to find the truth of? The afterlife. What happens when we die? I feel like there's some of you that are really going to get schooled on that. I think you're going to see evidence as well. Okay, so the next card that comes out, like, I feel like January, February, March, there's something about a soul friend, possibly a lover, coming in. I almost get like, you know, the two of you could be working on something with that Hilarion card. You know, maybe you're working together. I think together, whoever this is that you're working with, this is a soul friend for sure. But I feel like the two of you, the energy of whatever you're researching, whatever you're working toward, it's picking up. It's picking up in January, February, March. I mean, yeah, January, February, March. So spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels. Let's clarify these cards for Aries and get a little more clarity. Let's start with the Hilarion card. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thanks, you guys, for pressing the like button and joining me. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so Hilarion is clarified by an Ace of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you're researching or finding out or looking for, it's giving you a new start in Pentacles. Like maybe a better way to make money, or your 3D is just looking like you're on a new path, is basically what I see. I really like that. Is there anything else? You're just going really fast. I mean, once you start, that's why it's saying that energy is gaining momentum. You're picking up speed. Once you start finding out some facts here in this Hilarion card, I feel like it's, you know, quick energy. Let's check out the Two of Cups. Tell me who's the Two of Cups for Aries here. So it looks like you have a partner in this. It's somebody that you're going to have a new beginning with. Ace of, so now you have 2 brand new beginnings in January. Pentacles and passion. So I feel like maybe you and this person share this passion, this passion for, like, you know, seeking the deeper truths. I also feel like something is going to be made clear here for you. You know, you've got like this balance here with the Justice card. I feel like you're going to be understanding something like the Ace of Wands, right? You have a sudden enlightenment about something. What is it? Show me what they're getting a sudden enlightenment on. Okay, King of the truth and using the truth. I think this truth that you're uncovering with Hilarion energy is, I mean, it's making you tap in harder. You know, you're looking for something. Spirit, what is the Lover's card here for? Tell me what the Lover's card is here for, Spirit. So that's another new beginning, Aries. The Lover's card is here to tell you that you have a new beginning in love coming. It could be with a Leo, maybe. I see the Strength card coming out here. Why is the Strength card here? Because you need assistance in making a decision, yeah, right? Like you're blindfolded, but you're making a decision, and I feel like the Strength card here because you don't know what to choose. Spirit is saying, just follow the sun. What is it that brings you happiness? What makes you smile? That's your answer. It's not as hard as you think. The energy is gaining momentum. Let's clarify that for Aries Spirit. Thank you so much. King of Pentacles. The energy is gaining momentum. So I feel like your stability. I feel like if it's stability that you're after, I feel like it's coming. Yeah, it's meant to be the Wheel of Fortune. Your stability, right? Or maybe you have a, you know, it is talking about choices. So you could really have a choice between an air sign and an earth sign, possibly. Maybe even a Leo, the sun. Now, there could be somebody that you walked away from before. And maybe one of these people coming back is that person. Like you broke up. You broke up. And I feel like you're a little discontent about it. Like I feel like maybe you feel like it wasn't the right decision. You're upset about it. Tell me more. Yeah, you want a reconciliation. You want a reunion. 3 of Cups. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. You could have a choice between 2 people because, you know, 2 of Swords, that's about trying to make a choice and you don't know what to do. It's like you're blindfolded, you know. All right, so that's what I got for January, February, March. It seems like you're kind of trying to like iron out or find out the truth about a few things and start some new stuff. However, I do see like someone coming back, someone from the past, maybe somebody that you don't have things ironed out with, you know what I mean? So April, May, and June, we've got this willow tree here. And the willow tree is about, it's about strength. It's about confidence. It's about owning that. Owning the power and like owning how deeply you touch people, you know? Like understanding that. You're able to stand confidently in your truth here with this 2 of Forces, the willow tree. And I also see that you're getting ready to receive here with the 4 of Pentacles. It's like you're opening up your crown chakra. You're ready. So the next card, be bold and make the first move. But let's not forget about Kipper here. What we have here is sudden wealth in the courthouse. So I'm not quite sure what's happening here, but I feel like it's got something to do with the courthouse and money. And I feel like money coming to you. That's why you're being open. And maybe the reason that you're relying on your strength so much here is because, you know, it's got something to do with the courthouse. So I don't know. Like, is it I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is, you know, like somebody has a will and you're the recipient or something like that. It kind of feels like that because if you need strength to get through it as well. It also has a gambling machine on it, so maybe you're taking a risk and you're winning, you know. So let's clarify the willow tree here. Okay, it's clarified by the Nine of Cups, so I feel like, you know, something's on your mind. Whatever is happening here, it's definitely something that you wanted, something that you wished for. Yeah, it gives you a chance to start all over, something brand new. Your life is changing. I mean, Spirit's giving you like direct incoming messages. What are they? What are you telling Aries here? You're telling Aries, don't you ever think you're alone. Don't you ever think it. Because I am right here. I am always guiding. I am always loving. And I am always providing for you. So you just keep that big, fat, happy smile on your face. And I'll give you more to be happy about. Nine of Pentacles. Spirit leads the way. Spirit takes care of you and you're aware of it. I like that. So then here comes, like, you're just figuring that out. You're understanding something about yourself. You're getting ready, like, okay, Spirit, I'm ready. I'm opening up with that open up card, right? You're opening up to the possibilities, to the truth here too. You know, and that willow tree, it's about standing in your truth and owning it. Now here's what happens. This sudden wealth card in the courthouse, like, let's clarify each one of those. Those came out together, so I just left them. So the courthouse. So something's happening with the courthouse. I mean, this is causing you to be able to move faster. I feel like you feel very happy and enlightened, and you're like skipping and you're loving your life. And now you see something different too with the Hanged Man. You're seeing, what are you seeing different with the courthouse? Why are you seeing something different? Ooh, Two of Cups. Remember, Two of Cups was over here in January, February, March. So this courthouse could have something to do with that Two of Cups that came in January. It's someone I feel like you've been hanging on to. I feel like you don't want to let them go. This could actually be like, you know, you guys getting married. It could be about a divorce too. Like courthouse, what do you do there? You get married and you get divorced, right? You see judges. But I feel like Two of Cups, you have a new opinion on Two of Cups. You have a new outlook on it. Something cries freedom in whatever's happening at the courthouse. And then I feel like you're all you're on a path. You're on a new path. You're making plans. Could have something to do with all this money. So let's clarify the sudden wealth. AJ, yeah, you can book a personal reading with me for sure. If you want to, like, email me, my email address is 1111channel at protonmail.com. I have it, like, in the About Me section in my page, so, like, you can just kind of open that up and you'll see. And why don't you email me and we can visit about what you want. I would love to do a personal reading for you. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so the sudden wealth. So here's what I'm seeing, like the 11 card, sudden wealth, 11 and 777 on that card. I have the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Hi, Joni. Love you so much. You know, I'm doing Aries right now. I'm just doing Aries and Leo on this one. I have family here because it's Christmas. I don't know how loud it's going to get upstairs or whatever. So I just thought I would just do two. Plus, they take forever. So, anyway, so what I'm seeing here with the sudden wealth is like, you know, someone coming in to work with you. Maybe somebody that appreciates what you're doing with yourself, with your life, with your something, and it leads to 10 of cups, or it is 10 of cups. It's about 10 of cups. um, so I feel like this sudden wealth isn't just about money and work, it's also about love, you know, because you got the 10 cups there. So I feel like you're finding wealth on more than one plane, and that's pretty freaking cool, Aries. Be bold and make the first move. Let's clarify that. Um, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. This has something to do with the Page of Swords. This is about like gathering information. I don't know if some of you guys are stalking somebody from your past, maybe. You're thinking about this person. I don't know who it is. But the card, what this is clarifying is be bold and make the first move. Let's clarify who this Six of Cups is. This Six of Cups is the person you can't stop thinking about. It is also a person that you're possibly spying on. Because I do see, yeah, you're definitely overthinking about this person. You can't get them off your mind. And yeah, I feel like you know you guys are destined for something bigger. I feel like that's why you can't stop thinking about it. It's because you know. And yeah, so what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with this Six of Cups? Is this who's coming? Let me get a different deck so that they can like tell me. Because sometimes like they'll give me a card and I'll be like, oh, it's over here, so it's this one. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna use another deck and show me Six of Cups. Spirit, clarify who this is. This could be somebody that you want to marry or somebody you were married. Oh yeah. Okay. It's a this person. Yeah, it's who you identify as your person, you know. And I feel like what you see is like a beautiful future. Um, she's not. She's working, but the rest, everybody else is over here. So we've got the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So okay. So this person could have been a little shady, you know. Seven of Swords. This one could be anything, but he's definitely got the side eye going, like he's sneaking, right? So this might be a sneaky person, someone that you're not real clear about. I feel like you are getting clear though, because you're really kind of standing in your truth here, and you're owning your power with spirit too. So once a person really gets to that place where they're like completely like in tune with spirit and more like this, like you guys are like this, your best friends, you don't make a move without talking to spirit and it feels right. You know it inside your body, it's the right idea. You know, so I feel like you do know at this point, you're going to know something specific about this person. And I think what you do know is that you have something else to do. Like it didn't get done before for whatever reason. But I do think that's why they're on your mind. So I definitely feel like there's a lot of love in this situation, but I think you're really figuring some shit out in April, May, and June. I feel like you have a new opportunity to love this person in January, February, March. It is somebody that walked away. They are coming back. It's a reconciliation with the Three of Cups. You know, you are getting back together. And over here in the next one, you feel so elated. You feel on, you know, like, oh my God, I have a brand new beginning with this person, right? But at the same time, you're really working with spirit too. And I feel like out of the two things, like you're not letting this person like hijack your relationship with spirit. And a lot of times we do that, you know, like we get involved with someone and our whole world becomes them, which is, you know, normal, but you're not letting that happen here, Aries. You're still focused on yourself. You do love them and you're great with it, you know, but I also think you have not lost your connection with spirit, and that's how come if there was ever a time for this relationship that failed in the past to work, it's now. April, it's from January through June. So you got like 6 months to like piece this thing together. I think it's gonna work. I really do. And it's because of your growth, your spiritual growth that you're doing, and you're doing that, all of that, April, May, and June. So I feel like the spring is going to be really, really spiritual, awakening kind of time. I don't know what's going on with the planets during there, but it might be interesting to like map that out, Aries, and kind of do a little research before it even happens, just so you could kind of understand what's going on with the planets, what they're pushing and pulling you to do, right? July, August, and September, what I see here is up in the air. So this is about making a decision, but it's about making a decision, but it's about not being able to make it because there's too many things that you don't know, you know. There's too many things unknown, up in the air. Let it go. Let it be. Let it be what it will be. So in July, August, September, I don't know what this is about. We'll clarify, but you're up in the air, and that card is saying like, just let it go. Let the outcome be left up to the universe. You know. 13. Detach yourself from it. It's time to let something go. There's some kind of old belief um, that doesn't fit you anymore. It itches you. You've got to let it go. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll clarify. I think what it might be is poverty consciousness. Because this card is coming out with the release card and like not being able to make a decision as well. It's poverty. It's like you feel, even though you've got all this wealth coming in over here. Pentacles look great. Love looks great too. But for some reason, this is an old wound, Aries. This goes all the way back to childhood. Look at how tiny this guy is. You know, he's just a kid. He's a child, and he's homeless and on his own. And I don't know if that exactly thing happened to you as a child, but maybe it made you feel, maybe you felt alone. Maybe you felt abandoned in your life as a child. And it just fucked you up to the point where you honestly, you know, have a hard time even making a decision because you feel like you don't have anything to offer or you're not good enough something about the poverty card that's just saying like, and you know, I mean, these two are coming out one on top of the other. So this is what you need to release, is this childhood wound. I'm thinking like, when I think about a child feeling in poverty, abandonment, maybe your dad took off when you were little, you know, and you felt like, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't my dad like me? Seems legit for a little kid to feel like that, right? But totally not okay to hang on to it for your whole life and feel like every single person is going to be like that. Every time you love, that they're going to leave. That's what I'm seeing. The moon card is saying like there's some adjustments that need to be required here in this situation. So let's just start clarifying. I'm using the Light Seers deck for this. Sometimes I just really dig the messages on here, especially for readings like this. Okay, so let me say, up in the air. What are you up in the air about? What can't you, oh, yeah, letting something go. You're letting something go. I want to show you, like, I just noticed this the other day, but I think it's real important. Do you see how, as she's letting whatever this is go, it's coming like it's her foot. Like she's just slowly dumping it out, right? But look at what else is coming with her. It's around her neck. Do you see it? And that is also being let go of. Whatever you're releasing has been a piece of you for so long that I'm not sure this is an easy task. Even if it's just some, like this, an abandonment feeling or something. I feel like you've worn this around your neck since the beginning, since it happened. And even though other people might not look at you and see this poverty consciousness, everybody can feel it. It's an energy. And here's what they're saying, like, this doesn't fit you anymore. You're not that little kid anymore. And it's time. Like, you gotta let this go. Even the piece of you that's attached to it. You gotta let it all go. You have better, bigger things to feel. When we come here as spirit to feel. Like you felt all that. You did it. Time to let it go. That's what I'm hearing. Tell me about the release card, Spirit. What are they releasing here? What exactly? The Four of Swords. This is like a healing card, right? She's alone. She's resting. The other thing that came out is the King of Cups. So maybe you feel lack about love. That's what I feel like it's saying. It's like there's something about your childhood where you didn't feel loved, and you've always felt like you were curled up in this ball alone with your heart over here. I don't think that you might be the kind of person who doesn't practice giving your heart out because, you just aren't able to, because of what happened when you were a kid. I feel like the answer lies here in this King of Cups as well, though. Like, look at him. He's tapped in. He's definitely meditating. And I don't know if you can see how his heart is just beaming. But there's like so much rays coming out of that sun, like a sun coming out of his heart. And I feel like once you actually release this consciousness of lack and like, oh, I'm always healing, I'm just, I'm not well enough to be with someone, I don't have love to give, whatever that is, that negative voice is, I feel like it's leaving. Spirit is saying like, adjustments are required. So let's ask exactly what. Okay, so adjustments are required about love, kind of the way you look at love. And I feel like, yeah, it's saying like this started as a child. And I feel like whatever happened, I feel like it kind of made you feel, I don't know. Like, this isn't going to match for everybody, but when I'm looking at this card, do you want to know what it made me feel like just now when I looked at it? Is when your soul leaves your body, like a PTSD moment. I feel like this happened as a child for some of you. Like something bad happened and you I don't know why I can't put my head around the word. It's called, Jesus, I can't think of it. But the separation between when the soul leaves because it's too scary, when the soul leaves and goes and watches from the other side of the room or something, you know what I mean? I feel like that happened as a child, and I feel like it followed you into adulthood with the Knight, and then also here's the King. So there's a lot of water energy here, but I feel like it's mostly about love and the way it's been for you. I feel like you like you don't really give your heart here with this Knight of Cups. I feel like you offer it, but you never really let anyone have it. I feel like you're really closed off, because of the fear, right? And what's coming out with that is like the Queen of Swords. So basically saying like the adjustment that they're basically suggesting that you do is to like put on this Queen of Swords energy. She just deals with truth. She's tapped in. She talks to spirit about everything. And she's not afraid to just cut out things that don't serve her anymore. And so here we are back at the detached card. We're back at the letting go card with the Five of Cups. You know, it's this energy that's going to do that for you. It's like you see the card, like she takes her heart out. She thinks logically with her mind about who she is, what she is, and where she's going. She's dealing only with truth. She's maybe for the first time seeing who she truly is and acting on it. Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're kind of working through all that in July, August, September, letting stuff go, old stuff. This is childhood stuff, dude. In every way, it's childhood. And I think I would be a shitty person if I didn't sit here and explain to you what I mean by that. I feel like what this means when you use the Queen of Swords and use truth and cut out what doesn't serve you anymore, it's kind of like you're I feel like Spirit is going to show you kind of why. Like, what purpose did that serve for you? You know, I know most of us just think about shit that happens and we never think about why. And we never really get an explanation why, but you're getting one. You're gonna know why that happened to you as a child because it's fucked you up for a long time. And I feel like you're figuring it out in meditation. You're learning about love and why you respond that way. And I think you're letting go of those old beliefs because I feel like you're seeing the benefit of it finally. I feel like Spirit is like showing you something new. Let me see, like Spirit, like if that's true, show me what you're showing them. Yeah, could be about karma, but I hate the word karma because I don't mean it like someone's keeping tabs on you. I don't. I mean it's about equal give and take. Tell me more. Finding your power, working through the grief. Yeah, and you're just shutting that shit down. That's what's happening here. You're seeing why. That's why that Six of Pentacles is here. You're seeing why, and I'll tell you what I feel like it's saying the reason. It's because of the power that you found there. This is the King of Wands, mighty King of Wands. He can really do anything, manifest anything. He's very strong, courageous, and proud, right? And I think if you wouldn't have went through all of that, you might not have found the energy that you needed, you know? And so that's what it looks like to me. So I don't know, but you definitely are having the courage and the strength to like close out that cycle and walk into a new life because you've learned that lesson. You've learned that lesson that you learned as a child of the lack mentality, right? Hey May, how's it going? Nice to see you here. I'm doing Aries. Okay, so October, November, December. What I have is the Akashic Library. So it's number 2 card, and it's basically like, first of all, it's the High Priestess card, right? It's the fact that you have access to all of your lives, all of your past lives, all of the collective consciousness that's stored in you. in your DNA, right? You have access to it. And I think Spirit wants you to know that. I think you're going to be shown that as well. I feel like in October, November, December, I feel like you're going to get new, I feel like you're going to get new epiphanies. Like you're going to understand things in a new way. I think you're going to create a new life for yourself. I feel like that's what you're doing with this King of Wands. Like you know what you're figuring out? Like you have the pen for the Akashic record from here on out. You have the pen. What is it going to say? So here's another few messages I wrote on this card about this card. Write or publish a book. Write your own new chapter in the Akashic record. It's about self-creation. And it also says write one thing that you can do to that you can do to make a dream happen, and walk toward it. Write down one thing you can do to make your dream happen, and then do it. Anything can happen. Yeah, it's about making conscious effort to change your life. You know, it's about self-discovery and then going for it. It's really pretty good. It's a cool card. You could go all over with that Akashic. Like you could be a special person that like was chosen to like maybe be a channel between the Akashic, you know, giving healing, all that kind of stuff. I feel like yeah, this intuition actually, I feel like it's a big burst of it's like huge energy, it's huge information. I don't think you know it's coming. I don't think you see it. But I think what it's doing is setting you free, really. Like this Seven Wands, I love this one. Like, look at her. She's just meditating, hanging out with Spirit, giving all of it to them. And what are they doing? Spirit holding her up in the air, holding her up, protecting her, opening her heart. Big things happening here with this Akashic record. And I feel like you're just finding like some inner passion. Aries, that's your card. Knight of Wands. You want to look at it again? So this is who you really are. This freewheeling chick who just goes after the next good time. Not in a bad way. It's like what drives you is your passion. And I feel like you're figuring that out while you're, you know, raising your vibe. You're learning about yourself. You're starting to write your own story. And part of it is like, I fucking like to have a good time. I like to be right with Spirit. I like to be right next door. I like to be in contact with him. I see that about you, Aries. Very tuned in. I see the crown chakra opening at this point. So you have the, you know, the Akashic, and your energy is raising. You're starting to really love your life. And then the crown chakra opens up. Do you want to know what's here? Unexpected income. Let's clarify. What's clarifying it so far is the unexpected. I don't know why I have one of these cards in there, but I must have picked it up. Spirit, tell me what the crown chakra. Tell me the crown chakra for Aries, please. OMG. Ten of Pentacles. Temperance. Okay, so you want to know what I'm saying so far. If, in fact, you are writing the next chapter yourself, which we can all do at any time, and it's the perfect time. Look, because you have a new start. You're ending this cycle where this childhood thing got you down, weighed you down. Like it's over. By the end of September, it's freaking over. You don't have to think about it anymore. You just totally, it's gone. I don't know how it happens, but your crown chakra is showing you what you can have, how you can manipulate energy. It takes time. It does. You can't just, you know, coal doesn't turn into a diamond overnight. It takes time, and it takes pressure. It takes temperature, right? It takes patience. And I see you doing that. I feel like your crown chakra is giving you some kind of like aha moment. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. You know, it's saying like the crown chakra, what's clarifying the crown chakra with this aha moment is temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. What's clarifying that? Unexpected income. Dude, there's money all over the damn place here. Tell me where this money's coming from. You're creating it. You're fucking creating it. Okay. Communication is key. Let's get some clarifiers on that for... Okay. Communication is key. 2 of Pentacles and the Death and Rebirth card. I'm going to clarify some more. Communication is key. Why the 2 of Pentacles on the communication? Why? Okay, because there's something here that you need to let go of. Like, so who are they communicating with? I also see there's a success card too. So I don't know, like if you're putting too much pressure on yourself about being successful or about money possibly with the 2 of Pentacles. But that is changing. It is changing because the Death card is here. So like there's a transformation. Let's ask about that. What's coming in, the Lovers? Jeez. We have the Lovers over in January. Who is this lover for Aries? God, weird. So, I don't know, you guys. You could be dealing with... Here's what I got on this pile while I'm just clarifying the Death card. We got Scorpio, Gemini, and Scorpio. Scorpio, Gemini, and Scorpio. So you might be working with a Gemini or a Scorpio, but yeah, I feel like it's important, the communication. I think it's important for you to communicate to Spirit, you know, because you're manifesting here. And this new, oh, look, this is another Gemini card. Are you guys dealing with a Gemini? I got Gemini all over this part over here. So you could be. I see 3 Gemini cards. And 2 Scorpio cards. Just right here under the Empress. I feel like you could very well be dealing with a divine connection. I don't see the Emperor here. So I don't know. But I feel like when you're writing your story, I kind of feel like you're writing it to include that, you know. And what I mean by writing your story is manifesting. But remember that Akashic library? It's saying like you have the opportunity right now because you're just closing out a cycle of July, August, September. You learned the lesson. Now it's up to you. Where do you want to go? Well, it looks to me like your soul wants to go to the 10 of Pentacles. It wants you to understand your divinity. And it wants you to hand the lover of your choice on a silver platter right to you. You know? Wow. How about that for Aries read? I kind of like it. Are there any Aries on board here with me? I got 6 people. Must be Aries somewhere in your chart, right? Does that make sense to you guys? Are you resonating? Because you have some really fucking cool stuff coming. Money, lots of it. I do see you cleaning up your energy too. You know, letting go of that childhood thing. I think that could be maybe one of the hardest things you ever do. Let go of something that you've been carrying around since childhood. Because it seems like it always kind of lives in the back of your head, you know, but you're doing it. You're letting it completely go. So, big change after that. Your whole life changes. And whenever I think about stuff like that, it makes me really happy because I love it that Spirit just comes in and and loves on us just right when we need it the most, So that's kind of what I was seeing for you guys. Aries, I think my next one is Leo. I was thinking of doing Leo. Let's see. Is it getting too loud in here, you guys? Like the noise? I know. If you were here on here the other day, I'm sure you're scared to see anything. Sorry about that. Whoever was watching. Man, I don't know what happened to me that day. I had some gross energy here. I need to look at that. 5048. Wow, it was almost an hour with that reading. See why I only do one or two? Crazy. Okay, so now we're going to do Leo. So welcome, all Leos. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give a clear, accurate message for Leo for 2023. Got a lot of scrolls, which is swords. So a lot of thinking, got the Ace of Wands here, so a new beginning. You have the Ace of Scrolls, which is also a new beginning. That's pretty good. Let's see. Get the Tarot of the Heart here and see what comes out for Leo spirit. Leo. Just one. Thank you, spirit. Solar plexus on the bottom of the deck saying, maybe that's where you're going to feel some things over this year. That's about, it's between the heart and the sacral chakra. It's a few inches above the belly button. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I am just starting on a Leo 2023 read. If you were looking for Aries, I did it first, so if you scroll all the way back to the beginning, you'll find it. And I just want to say thank you for coming, liking, sharing, subscribing if you haven't already. Appreciate all of that. Thank you so much. Oh, North Node action. It looks like there's some karma you have to clean up, and it's about your North Node. It's about your soul path, so we'll see. And you got the South Node too. So you're definitely in a karmic thing. Learning lessons, on track, just as planned, right? You have a new beginning coming here with the moon deck is the overall. Let's get a little kipper on these things, spirits. Thank you so much. Okay, so you got a new pathway. Feels something is making you pretty goddamn sad. I also see some kind of health problem coming, or for someone maybe. You might have to travel to maybe go see someone that's sick or something like that. And courtship at the bottom. This is a lot of work being done in your family. Remember, I already said, like, there's some karma going on. I can see it. Okay. So, overall, let's do the overall. Man, I got like I don't know what's going on with my hip. It feels like there's a child horse in it or something. I'm seriously getting fucking old. And I just want you guys to know, I don't know that I like it that much. Okay, so, first of all, I see a new beginning. The Akashic Field. This is the one, first Ace of forces. So it's the Ace of Wands, right? So I feel like you're probably going to get some like inspiring ideas. I feel like you're going to understand things a little bit different that's going on. I feel like it's leading to a brand new beginning. It's got something to do with your family. And where you're going to feel it is in your solar plexus, which is, yeah, like about 2 or 3 inches above your belly button, like that area. So pay attention to how that feels in situations, just so you can like know, you know what I mean? What does it feel like when you laugh really hard? What does it feel like when someone hurts your feelings? Like, pay attention to how your body feels, because I feel like Spirit is trying to get a hold of you through that specific chakra. I also feel like it could be saying, like, there could be a blockage there, so you might want to look into that. Solar plexus is yellow. You can eat yellow or wear yellow to open that up. You can also do any kind of yoga stuff. So just so you know, that's on the bottom of the deck. Overall reading, overall energy for the year. Okay, lots of new beginnings, something to do with your family, and you can feel it in your solar plexus. Okay, so like January, February, and March is where we start here. And I'm gonna put this is my phone. I kind of need this red. So you got the Four of Keys, clearing the way. So this is basically Four of Pentacles, and I feel like you're trying to go somewhere new, but there's a big blockage in your way. We'll clarify it and see what that means. I feel like you're dreaming and you're wishing and you're wondering, like, you're making plans about yourself. You're looking at your options. I do feel like there's some kind of like piece of you that kind of has a little bit of self-doubt about yourself. This card is saying like you are good enough. So I feel like you might not know that, and I feel like Spirit is probably going to be helping you with that. January, February, March. I also see a brand new pathway being illuminated in the Kipper. So you're going down a new path, and the first thing you got to do is, there's something blocking you. Let's find out what it is. We'll ask. Let's just stick with the light seers. I kind of dig the messages for these readings. So we'll look at the light seers and see what exactly is that you need to clear out of the way. Hey everybody, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing and sharing, commenting, all of that stuff. Leo, this looks like a really deep reading, so buckle up. Clearing the way, Four of Keys, Four of Pentacles. Something's stopping you from moving forward. What is it, Spirit? You just gotta be patient, it says. Temperance. Be patient. What's in their way? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Ugliest card in the deck. This thing is eating you up. Whatever it is. Tell me what it is. Tell me what happened here with this Seven of Swords. It's the ugliest card. It's like disruption in your home. It's like, you know, something happened. Something ended, right? There was something that ended. What ended? Tell me what ended for Leo. What are they walking away from? It's got something to do with love. I also see you healing. And maybe whatever this was, I feel like you missed an opportunity. You know, she got the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. So that's like, and we're clarifying a 4 there too. So what about 444? And courtship is here with the 4. Bad health is here with the 31 that adds up to 4. Dude, you guys look out for 4s over the next year, you know, for messages. Pay attention to what you're thinking. Um, yeah. Okay. So basically, what I see here is you feeling like you missed out on something, right? And here is the 7 of cups. So it's like daydreams and decision. You're thinking about your life. You're wondering where to go. Tell me what they're thinking about in this 7. Tell me what Leo wants. Tell me what they're deciding in January, February, and March. Thank you, Spirit. Look at you. You're like mind fucking yourself here. I feel like you don't know what you want, maybe. It's about love, damn it. It could be about you, too. Could be about a Gemini or another Leo. But I feel like what you're thinking about is your own strength. You're thinking about your relationships that you've had. And I feel like you've been talking to Spirit about it quite a bit with the King of Swords. And you're trying to just be honest with yourself, because what you want to do is close out a cycle and you want something new. Like you're tired of it. You want a new life. And so here says Spirit, here you go. Here it is. Here's the new path. You're right. You did close out that cycle. Let's make a plan. Here's the path. Tell me what the path looks like for Leo, Spirit. Tell me about the path. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's what the path looks like. It looks like success. Every time I see that card, like, wow, it could go anywhere. Are you a singer? It looks like it could be fame. It could be fortune. It could be money. You know, could be. But it's definitely about success. And I feel like for some reason you don't even know that you're good enough. Why? What needs to happen with the you are good enough? What are you going to do to help them, Spirit? Show me what you're going to do to help them understand. Yeah. He says, talk to me, will you? Will you talk to me so I can show you your light? Will you talk to me so that I can love on you? That's what this card says to me. You are good enough. Spirit's going to show you that really what it's all about is this heartbreak that you can't stop thinking about, right? So I feel like you're working with Spirit a lot, January, February, March. I think you're a little aloof, but you're definitely doing the work. You know, you're closing out a cycle. You really are. I see it right here. It's over. And what that cycle is about here, it's about a karmic cycle. So this card is about the karmic trench. And I've read this card 1,000 times about that karmic trench. And it's like, no matter what you do, it's like you just keep digging yourself deeper. No matter how much you try to change, it's like you end up with the same person with a different face. You know what I mean? So it's like you're in a karmic trench that you can't get out of. Spirit, let's see what's going on here. This is April, May, and June. Yeah, karma. Right there it is. 6 of Pentacles. That's the karma card. It's about equal give and take. You've been carrying a big burden, man. I feel like for some reason you haven't been able to let it go. It's been like a fucking tower moment. It's been like you just struggle with it. And, you know, you can't, no matter what you do, you can't seem to get out of it. Spirit says all you got to do is believe. Believe and succeed. 6 of Wands. Get in the boat, babe. I know where we're going. That's what Spirit says. Show me what you're going to do. They're going to peel off your blindfold and show you the abundance. They're going to show you happiness. They're going to show you a good time. I mean, you've been in deep despair here, but Spirit is coming in like a, see, another deep despair card here. Tell me why. It could be about, you know, like, I don't know, a family member, a third-party situation. A reconciliation, something like that. It could also be about someone that, you know, doesn't want to put down roots, you know. Maybe that's what's tripping you up, or maybe that's the karmic trench you're in. You know, like you keep getting with people who, you know, maybe just share themselves, or maybe you do that. I don't know. Step out of your comfort zone. This is the North Node. So, I don't know if you know what your North Node is, but if I were you, I would watch that reading, that year reading, you know, because I think something really big is happening for you, Leo, to put you on your North Node path, which is it's your soul path. Tell me what the soul path looks like. Yeah, it looks stable. Like, you need to know this about yourself. You need to know your value. It has to happen. It's part of your soul plan. And you've been in this karmic trench, and I don't think you've been able to see it. Like, it's been hidden from you almost. Yeah, I mean, 9 of Wands, you're scared. You know, you're scared. But that's not what your life path was meant to be. It wasn't meant for you to stay in that cycle, you know? But for some reason, there needs to be something that changes. And what I see right now, like, it could change, but what I'm seeing right now that might need to change is, like, maybe focusing on happy things with the sun there. Also, like, going after things that make you happy, you know, you've liked doing since you were a child, you know, that kind of brings your soul to the surface, you know, because when we're a child, our soul is so authentic. We're so authentically our soul as a child, is what I mean, you know. So anything that you really like found solace in as a child, I feel like you should probably try and work on that. I feel like it's going to change the way you see things, is what I'm saying. So the next card, July, August, September, I see you going, like, traveling. I think you're going somewhere. You're on track. You have a new beginning. I don't know if you're moving. You might be. Tell me what's happening. Tell me what's happening with Leo here. I feel like you're going, yeah, you're being offered a new start. Ace of Scrolls. That's the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is about incoming crown chakra epiphany, right? And then what's clarifying it? An Ace of Pentacles. So you've got two brand new beginnings here. July, August, September. It's going to be an idea that leads to a new way of life, a new beginning. I feel like, honestly, what's happening is, you know, you're going up the ladder as far as your spiritual journey goes with the 5 card. That's the Hierophant. It's called Teach here. And I feel like you've learned a lot. I mean, you've learned a lot of struggle. You've learned a lot. And I feel like, you know, that might be your new beginning. Like, maybe you're a teacher. Here's another ace. You're really, really coming into brand new beginnings, July, August, September. Huge changes in almost every, you've got swords, pentacles, and wands so far. Yeah, I feel like your work is changing here. I feel like you're going to be doing something. It could be metaphysical. It could be metaphysical, because King of Wands is totally magic, right? Now, we have this bad health card, and I hate it when that card comes out, but let's clarify it. I don't think it's your bad health. I hope not. So, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Well, you got a lot of decisions here. Who is the bad health? Who has the bad health? Clarify bad health, please. Oh man. gives me like 8,000. It's not going to tell me. It's not going to tell me who the bad health is. Of course it's not. There's too many people that this could be for. All right. So evidently someone comes down with some sort of sickness here with the bad health card. It's number 31, adding up to 4 again. I'm kind of feeling like a family vibe off of this. Not sure why, but it could be, I don't know, somebody, maybe this is something that comes on slow. Why are all these choices here about the bad health? Why? I feel like there's some kind of choices here. What are they? What are the choices for Leo? Should I stay or should I go? Where should I go? I feel like this really pains you, like it's a 5 of Cups thing. Like it hurts you, this bad health. So I don't know if it's you that's getting it or what causes the bad health, Spirit. I really want to know. Like, I'm not understanding. It could be about money and stability. But it looks to me like you got all this brand new stuff. You got all new beginnings, July, August, September, and then all of a sudden this comes out, you know, in the middle. And, I mean, I feel like you're going to have to make some decisions. 2 sevens here, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. And so 7 of Cups is like doing a review, like where have I been, who have I loved, what does this look like, you know, what does love look like, what does it feel like? You're doing that. And the 7 of Pentacles is, should I put any more time and effort into this situation? Where do I put my energy, right? And then the 8 of Pentacles comes in with the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you are letting something go. I think you're deciding to let something go. And I think, honestly, it could make you kind of sick. Maybe it's somebody, because it's definitely a family member here. And what was it over here? Family room, solar plexus, a new start. Nothing bad over here. But so right through this time, I'm struggling because it's hard. It's a hard thing to like put my finger on what it's trying to say to me. But I feel like maybe this is when you need to listen to your body talk here, because you're making some big decisions. And what's May saying here? What about your child, May? Okay, so then adjustments are required here is your card. So let's see what you got. Let's see what the adjustments are. What do you need to do? You need to do some research. You're getting some kind of incoming message. Ace of Swords, which is what we're clarifying. This is about some kind of truth. You get some kind of truth in that very first card. It throws you off balance. That's what's happening. So I'm not sure what the truth is, but it's throwing you off balance. And I think if you worry about it too much, it could make you sick. I also want to say, like, make sure and take extra good care of yourself. July, August, September. Drink lots of water. Get into an exercise program. Definitely do yoga. Catch your breath. Do you work with your breath? Work with that answer is always working with your breath. I don't care what anybody says. I'm right about that. That's a direct incoming message from Spirit. Like the key is breathing. All of it. Okay, so October, November, December. 2 worlds. So this is basically not quite knowing where you want to put your energy in, which is 7 of Pentacles over here. Where should I put my energy, right? Two of Scrolls is about trying to decide, like, spiritual or or 3D, you know, where you want to be. And I don't know, I think you're seeing the difference, but Two of Cups. I feel like you're getting balanced here. Twos, and more twos. Let's clarify this Two of Scrolls, Spirit. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This could be about, like, where you want to work, maybe you're doing something new. Pages, you know. I feel like there's also like, oh yeah, it's really bothering you. You can't decide. So I feel like you kind of go through this imbalance period here. October, November, December, you're a little imbalanced. You're not sure, maybe about work or what to do. Here comes the Chariot card, though. This is a victory. This is body, mind, soul, all going the same direction, having the same goal, you know. Beautiful card, beautiful meaning. This is about you and you. It's just about you, you know, respecting, loving, and opening up to all the pieces to you, accepting them, loving them, right? Yeah. And then here comes the Chariot card again to clarify it. And it's clarified again then with the King of Cups. So I feel like you're just really coming into some really beautiful energy here. You're working with spirit. I feel like maybe the reason this is happening, you got another 4 here, which is courtship. So let's see what's happening there. Who is this courtship? Tell me what the courtship card here is for Leo. Yeah, it's about a relationship that you've been involved in before. 6 of Cups. Somebody you can't get off your mind. You could have, like, grown up with this person or something like that. This is something you can't get off your mind. I feel like you're getting a new perspective. Spirit is showing you something new here, and it's because of the Chariot. It's because of your alignment. You know, you're a different person when you're aligned. You're gonna attract different things. And honestly, if this is an old, like, love, they might not look as good to you here. Like, you might be able to you're seeing something, you're getting enlightened about the 6 of Cups. So it's just someone that you can't, like, get off your mind. You will. Because this is the South Node is why I'm even saying that. The South Node. Don't let the South Node hold you back. So you're being propelled forward. You have 2 Chariot cards saying you're going forward successfully. And then the South Node says, don't let the past hold you back. Yeah. So the South Node, you guys probably know already, North Node is where our soul wants to go in this lifetime. South Node is the life we just had before we came to this one. Before I became Tina with a Cancer North Node, I was someone else with a Capricorn North Node. And my life was a Capricorn life. You know, so I feel like that's what's happening here. Like, you're being asked to step onto your North Node here, April, May, June. And I think it's a struggle. You will succeed, and Spirit is, like, trying to lead you down that path. But here it is with this 6 of Cups. I feel like this 6 of Cups is kind of holding you up. You can't take it, get it off your mind. But I think you're going to see it different. Tell me what the South Node, show me the South Node, clarify. Why is it here for Leo? The South Node. Yeah, because Page of Cups and the Star. Page of Cups. So, child, don't let your past hold you back. Don't stay in the South Node. The South Node is who you would be as a child here, this life, right? I know that's so fucked up when I just, like, tell you guys that. I wished I could just explain it. I hope you already know. But, like, when we are born and we had, like, let's say me, I had a Capricorn past life, and then I'm born in this, and my current North Node is to travel the life of Cancer, which is the mother of the zodiac. But when I get here, what I remember is being a Capricorn, and so I follow that path until Spirit changes it for me, like it's a child, you know, like when we're first children born, we are living on the south node. So it's saying don't let the past hold you back. Your wishes are coming. What's the wish coming for Leo with the star card? It's coming. Yeah, here it is. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. And there you are. Starting brand new. You're definitely going down a new path. Just giant changes. I think out of all the readings I've done, Leo, yours look like you have the most changes in it. You know, bob and weave type of changes. They don't look easy at all, but I see you doing it, and I see Spirit backing you up all the way through it. Like, I feel like you're gonna, you know, run into places where you're a little scared or whatever, but Spirit's at the wheel, really. I mean, because you got this card, you know. I guess it doesn't really show them guiding you, but that's what it's about. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, it's about. Oh, Six of Wands, that's about like, woohoo, it's this one. I guess I was thinking it was Six of Swords, right? But it's this card. So you have the Success card twice. Spirit, you're destined to have success. So trust in that, and trust in what you're getting for messages. Like, you know, if they're telling you to go over here, go over there. You know, if they're telling you to, I don't know, give something up. Like, maybe it's time to quit smoking. I feel like Spirit is saying that to me real hard lately. And like, seriously, maybe for like a year. Like, it's time. You gotta do it. And I still haven't done it. And I feel like that's the kind of shit that Spirit's saying, like, don't do that. Like, when I give you this feeling in your gut that you need to change something, fucking change it. I'm not just fucking around here. I love you. Listen to your body. Your soul loves you, and it knows what the next step is. It knows all of it. So tap into that body, those feelings, and listen, and just do as directed. I promise you that Spirit is never gonna fuck you over. You know, the only person that fucks us over is our scared human self. And all that happens when we fuck ourselves over is it just takes longer to get through, you know, get through the cycle. You know, that world card? That's a pretty cool card, because basically what the world card is saying is like, you successfully finished this lesson you had planned. And the Fool card is your soul ready to go to the next lesson. Is it going to be smooth? I don't know. Up to you. I hope that made sense, and I love you guys, and thank you so much for just hanging out with me. I appreciate it. These are the only two I'm probably going to do today, and I'm not sure what tomorrow looks like. I know I have two left. I have Capricorn and one other earth sign, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. Tonight, maybe, or tomorrow. Anyway, I just want to say thanks, and I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.